The Miami Marlins allowed only 5 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 7-1. In other Marlins news, free agent Pedro Baez has agreed to terms on a
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Lucas Harrell, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Ender Inciarte heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 13.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Fuentes sprinting after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll pull in there with a double to start out the ball game.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Fuentes moves over, 1 down. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you have to be impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
He's set. Here it comes. Trevor Story checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have the highest fielding percentage in the American League. If that ball is hit, they're going to catch it. Makes the pitcher's job a whole lot easier.
Pedro Alvarez will stride in now. 2 for 5 in the series finale on Sunday. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
High and deep to right center field. Fuentes going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
Paulo Orlando is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
And it's full now. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Ray Fuentes will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Verlander's ready. 1-2 on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and Hosmer will make it around to third. He's got a triple.
Batting fourth, third baseman,
Nolan Arenado gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more. J.D. Martinez will get his first opportunity now. 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fuentes is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Batting 7.
Stephen Moya will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Seth Beard will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Ray Cortez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Don't go anywhere. Salvador Perez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Billy Burns will get his first shot here, coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And another foul ball. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting 7. Left fielder.
Jorge Soler gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High and deep to right center. Back goes Martinez, still going back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Raul Mondesi stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Kaufman. Ender Inciarte will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Nolan Arenado stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity. Pedro Alvarez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Skied into straightaway right. Orlando is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Settling in now, Pablo Sandoval. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Steven Moya will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. Salvador Perez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Salvador Perez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Runners off for second. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
So striding in, Billy Burns, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Bo Burrows is going to have his work cut out for him here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
With 1 out, definitely a strikeout situation with 2 men in scoring position. And that is a great pitch right there to pick up a very important second out.
In is Jorge Soler. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
And this right here, this is all about picking up your teammate. The last guy's up there with 1 away. He doesn't get the job done. Now he's in the dugout feeling like he's let his guys down. So what do? You pick him up by driving both guys in with a double. And that's how you build team chemistry right there.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. Standing in now, Raul Mondesi, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and Steven Moya is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Seth Beard will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3 and 2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Into the box now, Ray Cortez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
You know, guys, you watch the way he's pitched all night, and you'd be surprised to understand that he's thrown a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters he's faced, and he's still pitching such a good game.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Christian Colon steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Second baseman, Christian Colon.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Cortez scoops it up, throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Right fielder number 16, Paulo
Orlando will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ray Fuentes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Martinez. He's there, but oh, he missed it. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Eric Hosmer will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Justin Wilson.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives him. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bruce Rondon will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Lifted in the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it. Oh no, it drops. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 5-2.
Yeah, I'd like to see this again because, to me, that's a ball he should have. Yeah, I mean, he's right there. He just fans on it. That's going to wind up costing him 2 runs.
Chris Stewart is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 25, Chris Stewart.
Into the box, Billy Burns. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 3 runs already home here. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead. Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Jose Iglesias will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Up next for the
Trevor Story will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
The 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
To short. Mondesi is there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Pedro Alvarez will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. They trail 5-2. Jorge Soler digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raul Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Grounded to the right. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, second baseman.
Christian Colon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cortez has a play, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're still out in front. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Nate Jones is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Nate Jones.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Pablo Sandoval.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Fuentes looking up. Gone! A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. Well, he's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
In now, Chris Stewart, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now that last home run, estimated at a distance of 421 feet. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter,
Steven Moya will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Soler is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off the left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
From the stretch, Seth Beard is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, I think it's time to start being a decision maker up there. Either take it or leave it. But that's twice in a row. He's gone halfway.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.